to my channel.
Hello, hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. It is Wednesday, our midweek build night. And so we are going to have to choose or spin a wheel, should I say, to see which world we are going to be building in and which pack and packs we are going to be using. Base game is not negotiable. We'll always be able to use base game, whichever packs we choose. But yes, so it'll be interesting to see. So let's crack in. I think, what did we do last week? I can't even recall. Where were we last week? Oh, I think we were actually in. Let me show you guys in case you were not here. We were in Glimbrook last week, and we had to use the horse ranch pack. So we actually built in this house, but I used another save. Oh my goodness me, I'm jumping between saves all the time. I think it's also because my first save, or where I was doing all of these house builds and things, is actually full. All the lots are basically full, and in most of them the base game starter homes don't exist anymore, so we really do need them in order to do this challenge. All right, so let's go to the world and let us randomize our wheel to see what we're going to get. So I'm hoping that you are going to be able to hear it. I will try and keep very, very quiet while we do that. Let me just quickly see if I can turn the volume of this up so that you could perhaps still actually hear, because I have got a voice announcing which pack it is, so that should help us. All right, well, here we go. Without further ado, let's randomize for the world.
Sulani.
So Sulani is the world that we have randomized to. So let's quickly write it in our chat. I love how the guy says Sulani. And now, which pack are we going to use? Let's spin this wheel. It is spinning. This one doesn't have a little clicky sound. Oh my
Get
gosh.
together.
Get together. Oh my Lord. Okay, well, we've got to use the get together pack in Sulani, and of course, we can also use base game. So, oh my word, this is going to be interesting because they are wildly different packs. But anyway, here we go. Let me pin that. Thank you. And we can leave it for about 30 minutes on here. Okay. All right. So here we go. Oh, hello, Awfully Showers. How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. I've just spun the randomizer wheels and we have got Sulani and we've got Get Together. Like so weird. What a weird combination. But anyway, here we go. Let's find one of our little starter homes with which to renovate with. I'm good. How are you today? I'm very well, thank you. Very well. I'm looking forward to building. All right, so we've got this little house here called Tangled Flat, which is 15,000 simoleons. We've got this one for 17. We have this one for 19. This one's not so much of a starter. We also have this one here for 18. And wow, we've got actually quite a few choices. We've got at least 4 choices here. Interesting. All right, so what should we do? Where should we get together? Is such a... I can't even recall what's in that pack at all, but maybe we should go here. Maybe we should go to Caldera Camp and yeah, and let's just see what we managed to do here. But our new our new loading screen. I hope my sound is working fine. I hope everything is okay still. Oh, awfully showers. It's super sweet for you, of you to come in. So the light in my little office has expired. So I'm actually just in the dark with the monitors, my 3 monitors on. So, oh, oh, thank you so much for confirming. Thank you. Like last time I was busy talking to myself and the sound was not working. Ooh. Right, this is an interesting place. Okay, so let's have a look and see what this budget is. 13. Oh, it was 18, so this plot must actually be quite expensive. This plot must be about 5 grand. Because the whole house, when we saw it on the map, was about 18,000 simoleons, just over. Alright, so we are still going to try and keep it below the 20. Hopefully we can keep it to maybe the 18. I'd like to keep it to the 18. Alright. So, let's have a... Oh my gosh. I have to remove all traces of Sulani. How unfair. Alright. So, let's go. This is quintessentially Sulani's... Oh my gosh. Oh, bye. Okay, goodbye. All the plants, which actually I do use quite a bit. We'll leave the bin. We can get rid of this because that's definitely Sulani's. Alright, we have an outside bathroom here. I'm not sure. I might just keep the actual bathroom fixtures because they're probably going to be base game. Not sure where this is from. I'll have to check. This is probably Sulani's stuff. Oh dearie dear. What is this? Okay, that's fine. We can keep that. I need to just double check the doors. I'm not sure where the doors are coming from. Okay, this is definitely Sulani's. That's definitely Sulani's furniture. Oopsie, what are you? Are you Sulani or base game? You might be base game. But I'm going to remove that because I do need to use get together. Alrighty then. Ugh, green. Oh my gosh, how horrible. That's so bad. Actually, I might leave that because we'll need to use it. Whoopsie daisy. Yay, you've got a three stream watch streak. Oh dear, there goes our wall. Yay. Oh, let's go. You can go out as well. I don't like these lights, so I am gonna... Oh, sure, but did the fridge get yeeted? Sorry. I have to bring back the fridge. I'm gonna keep that there because I want to keep that sink. Sorry. Alright, we got these. What I do need to double check, obviously I'll need to check flooring and things like that, but I do need to double check these doors and see if they actually belong to the pack. All right. This side. Go. I think that door is fine. These things should be fine. They actually all look like they are base game, so that's perfect. I think I'm going to actually attach that bathroom to the house itself. Yeah, I am going to remove this wall and remove this wall. We want to be able to see what is the actual space that we've got to work with. Oops, there's one little window. Go, 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 go. Right, roofing. I also need to check. That's probably also Sulani's roofing. All right. Okay, let's make a plan, Stan. I just want to turn down the volume of the music quickly, the audio. Go. All right. This is definitely going to have to be a one-bedroom house. Definitely, definitely, definitely. How can I think I shall take this. I know I'm going to have to fix it, but I want to pick that up and I'm going to turn it. Which way is the door? This side. I think I'm going to place it right here, actually. That. Gonna throw that away. Good evening. Happy to see you live. I need distraction to forget my headache. Oh, hello. I'll be here looking while I get ready for my appointment. Thank you so much, Awfully Showers. Not delay. I'm so sorry you've got a headache. But thank you for joining us. We will try to make you forget about it, okay? Shall do our best. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, for the sake of symmetry, I'm going to increase the size of the bathroom like this, because there's nowhere to kind of walk or anything like that. We wouldn't be able to get to the toilet the way that I'd had to move the door. So we can do something like this, hopefully, and at least it's still functional. Alright, so we've got that. Did you not have a good day? Is that why you've got a headache? Shame, I'm sorry. Alright, so this was quite a big room for a lounge and dining.
Welcome to my tea party.
Oh my goodness.
Cookie?
Hello Marlon, how are you?
Melinda Zines rated your channel with 22 viewers.
Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in raiders. Thank you so much for joining us. Wow, thank you so much. Catnips and potatoes, Marlon Raid is here. Yay! Awesome. Hello, hello. How are you and what have you been up to? We are currently renovating. So we had to spin the wheel and today we got the world of Sulani, but we have to use the get together pack. So this is going to be super interesting. We are busy doing a series where we're just renovating all of the base game houses and also you keeping their starter budget. So when you download them, at least you can do that with their 1 or 2 sims only. Yeah. So how was your game today? What were you doing? Were you also building today, Marlon? That's super awesome of you to come in. I really appreciate that. All right. I'm just trying to figure out a floor plan because the point is to not really add to the builds. We've got to try and maintain. I was building on my bubble shop today in my save file. Ooh, a bubble shop. Nice. Your save file must be coming along quite nicely now. Let's see if this is base game or it's Sulani. Yes, it's soon done. Oh my goodness me, that'll be nice. That'll be lovely to have a new save file to play in. It's always nice to have someone else's builds as well once you build so much. Just to have like a fresh look at your game, you know? That's wonderful. Alright guys, I'm going to keep this side as the bedroom that it was. Oh, actually, I might just actually incorporate. I think I might just incorporate this in this way. Give me a chance. I want to see if this is going to work. And if it does, then I'll be able to kind of remove all of that. Just want to turn it like this. It's actually the exact size. So I want to use this little corner like that. Okay, can use that as the bathroom, and then we can get rid of this wall over here. There we go, and get rid of all of these things as well, because of course we don't want them duplicated. Do you have a long stream, Marlon? I'm sure you must be exhausted, so please feel free that if you need to go and de-stream, get something to eat, please do look after yourself. I really appreciate you being here. Actually, I might actually just leave. I'm going to keep this as the bedroom then. I might actually leave that wall intact and bring it out across here. So we haven't really expanded. All we did was we took the single structure toilet and actually used it to increase the space here, and then the rest is actually the original spacing. So let's put in some lights so that we can see what we are doing, and I have to make sure that I'm only using the packs that we have randomized. So I will also now go and use them. There we go. Let's just plop that in here. We can worry about changing them later. I think I might change this little light here because it's possibly more expensive. Yeah, it's 75 than just that little down light. So we've got that. All right. So let's sort it now by the packs that we can use. Let's use wall patterns. I might actually have to, oh my goodness, get together. I can't even remember what get together has in it. Oh, is it any good? I'm sorry, I mean I need to lie down. Of course, thank you so very much, Marlon. Thank you. Please enjoy your rest, and thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Have a lovely rest of your day. All right, so we've got some really interesting wall coverings for this pack. Actually, I'd forgotten about how nice they were. But just given the fact that it's on the beach, I think we're going to use some of the wooden panels that we've got here. This is actually probably really nice for the beach. So let's just check what swatches we have here. Green, brown. I think let me try this neutral color. I actually like that first swatch. It looks pretty good. All right, we still have a decent beachy look to it. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it on the inside though, to be honest. Although there's not really much of a choice here. Let's try. What is this? How does this look? Oh, that a little bit better. It looks a little less chaotic. I don't know if I can go with that chaotic matchstick look everywhere, because this at least I have an option of maybe using it on the inside as well. Yeah, I think this is gonna stand a better chance. Right, I might use a little bit of the stone to kind of just give it some definition. Possibly this. Oh, no. I want, yeah, the bottom part. With that actually blends in really nicely. I could do that, and I could also use it for maybe this side. I don't know, it feels a bit too much like it's symmetrical in a way that doesn't really make sense, because I would like this to kind of have a little bit of a bump out, and it doesn't necessarily have that. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm actually going to rotate. Did I say rotate a lot? I did, hey? So if we do this and bring it across here, is that too far forward? That might be too far forward. Let me do this. I think that looks more or less like it's centered. Let's try that. Okay, so we do still have the two. Okay, so now at least I have what I would have called my little bump out. So let's do this. I don't want to see that. Sorry. Why is this selected? Yes, go away. All right. So now I can also have that inside there. I'll do that bump out on this side like I wanted to, but at least it doesn't look so weird from this side, because the front door is now going to be here then. Okay, now we are getting somewhere here. Right, and our little bin can stay there. Right, let's find some front doors for... Oh, no, sorry. While we're in this build section, let's get the flooring. We need to look at all the floor and get together only. Get together. I'm hoping we've got wood. No, we've got slate and stone. Keep rocking. Okay, if you say so. Right, let's try this. Does that look good here? I just want to remove that. Oh, that's actually quite pretty. I'm so glad that this kind of thing actually makes a person kind of like rediscover content that you kind of forget about and don't use, you know, as often, because so many new packs come out all the time that you actually do forget. Okay, so there's really no color swatches on those three. That's super interesting. I do like this one. There is absolutely no carpets or anything either. This is going to be very cold. Right, well, at least it does kind of blend a little bit. Oh, I feel okay. We'll probably be able to put some rugs, especially in the living area. So I think that should be all right. And I do like this kind of thing being on the beach. So I'm going to do that. What I am going to do is increase or decrease. I'm going to increase the size of this. That's about the only liberties I'm going to take here. We make that a bit wider so at least we can have an area to sit at, as well as on this side as well. Oh, the one thing I didn't move was the roof. It's fine. We can take it away anyway. That's good. All right, all right, all right. Okay, ceiling wise, I don't know if I want to do the whole ceiling in this stone. That's going to look a bit heavy. The original one was not that great, so it's already looking a lot better. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was very, very plain, wasn't it? All right, I don't know if I want to do the ceiling as well in this. Maybe a lighter swatch. Actually, maybe even, sorry, I'm just kind of thinking even inside a lighter swatch might, I'll leave a darker one for the bathroom, but maybe a lighter swatch would look good. And then I can also use that up here and lighter there. I don't know. I'll do the same color for the bathroom, ceiling and floors. We'll see how that goes. All right. Windows and doors. So let's double check. This is a medium. Okay, so medium wall height and short. So we can do that. Wow, there's not a hell of a lot of selection, guys. And I think this looks like it would be the best selection that we've got here. I think I might actually go for a fun and cute front door in that color. I like that. It's a bit like an orangey color. Let's see if it will translate well to the rest of the house. Luckily, this pack has actually got some really well priced furniture. But look at this. The lot is actually quite expensive in itself. It has... we've already spent 7,800 simoleons, most of it being on the lot because we've got absolutely diddly squat inside the house. So, well, let's just carry on. Let's soldier on and see where we get with this. Right, I'm going to have to use black to match the frame of the door, I think. It would be nice to have like full-scale windows. I mean, the view is kind of stunning, but this looks a bit too smart and fancy for a beach house, I feel. See, this looks a bit like it's metal. I do like that look. Can you imagine looking down like that? Oh, wow. All right, what about something like this? That's a bit too modern for this. Okay, so let's try and stick with these. At least this is quite big. Right, let me place my quarter tile placement on as well. That. All right, and then bedrooms. We could have one nice big window here in the bedroom as well. Feel like I think those might be a little too low. We need another door around the back here. Right, bathroom, where is our shower so that I don't place the window in the wrong place? Oh, this would be a good place for a window. Perfect. Just have a look. Yeah, that's actually a good spot. Right. I do need some more windows in the bedroom, so I would say another one down this end. That. Right, let's find a door for this back area, the patio. Now, I don't think I'm going to use any of these. I think I might have a look at base game. I would love to use a sliding door if we have. Even this would be awesome. It's a bit pricey. Should I chance it by removing the one we currently have and actually also make this the front door? Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. No, I think not. Let me try and go for the original plan, which was a sliding door, and I think this is probably going to be a really good option. That's super. Right, that looks good. Okay, now within this space, I do need to, let's get a bedroom door in here. Can I use this? 50 and 50. Hello, Breezy. Welcome in, Breezy. Oh, this is a library or a bookshelf. Look at me, a library. A bookshelf. That is so awesome, and it's not expensive at all. It's 50 simoleons. But I think it's not really. Hello, Breezy. Welcome in. I think I'm going to use this door in here for the bedroom, and I shall do the same for the bathroom. It doesn't have to be gender because it's in your house. All right, so how are we? How are you doing, Breezy? How's your week been so far? Right, so I'm thinking I'm going to do the sitting room on this end here. I'm going to do a little wrap kitchen here and perhaps a dining table in this corner here. I think that kind of makes sense to do it like that. All right, let's try this. I absolutely hate this fridge and so on, but I don't know how we're going to be money-wise, so for the time being, we are going to use the appliances that were here. We're just going to change the color. So far, so good. My daughter has her first softball game tonight. I'm working today, but it's nice and the weather is nice. Oh, wonderful. Are you at least going to be able to go and watch her? It would be such a pity for you to not be able to watch her first softball game. But yep, sometimes that's how it is with work, hey? Not always good. Yes, it's at the evening. Awesome. 6:30 my time. Perfect. Nice. Good. Well, I wish her good luck. I really do. All right, let's change these items to a white. You're most welcome. All right, and cupboards now for the kitchen. I quite like this like orangey door still. I must just try not to make myself color match all the objects to it. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's now. Did you spin the wheel? Yes, I did. So we spun the wheel, and I think I've actually pinned it. The world is Sulani. No. I did spin. The world is Sulani, and we've got the get together pack. My gosh, can you imagine? I'm going to remove base game for the time being. Get together is actually a really good pack, but for a beach world, I don't know. It remains to be seen. Maybe we're going to get it right. We might get it right. We might put a little table outside here. Or even a little bench would be cute. Look at me spending money for the outside and I haven't even furnished the inside yet. Yes, Mena, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Right, we've got our little chairs there. I could possibly put this little bench in the front actually, so we can watch the ocean We got our priorities right, eh? It's the view. The view is what counts. Right. I would say this is probably, my goodness me, the furniture is expensive from this pack. 500, 600, 550. It's hard to build with only one pack, even with I know it is. It is. I think we're gonna have to go this route. The afternoon sitting spot. This is a dining chair, but this is a lounge chair, so I could possibly have that. Dining table. These ones are so tiny. I wish they would be like 1.5 tile. It just needs to be, because by the time you've put a plant or whatever, you cannot put anything else, no plates or anything like that on the table. So anyway, 500, 500. Oh, it's so expensive. Goodness me. All right. Let's try going for something a little bit more rustic. I don't know my color scheme yet, honestly. So, no, that's too light. I was hoping for a slightly lighter brown. Let's just go for this one for the time being. I think also, Lotte, the color swatches between the packs don't always go. Look, at least we get these chairs actually kind of match. Or at least they're kind of cheap. We've got seating, right? We've got a lounge, we've got a couch and a chair. We need a coffee table. What is this? 275. All right. 275. This looks like, yeah, that's the right swatch for the wood. It would be really good to have a fireplace. Do they have a fireplace with this pack? All right, here we go. It's a little bit easier to see, even though it hides what's behind it. Right. Oh, 775. It'd be cute to have that. And this. Okay, don't get beyond yourself, Mena. Let's just wait and get the stuff. 19. This would make a really cute awning, wouldn't it? Oopsie daisy, not in the house, buddy. I could do something like that. But I suppose I could also just build something. That is an idea. I normally have issues with wood colors, even with all the packs. That's also true. That is also true. So I just need to cough quickly. Yeah, that's going to be a lovely challenge that we're going to have here. So I anticipate that we're going to be changing quite a bit. Is this all for this pack? Oh, guacamole. My word. Not a lot. Okay, we have a bin, so I don't want to get rid of it just to go and pay for another one. So let's keep what we have for the time being until we see. Okay, let me get a bed in. Oh, yeah, I was looking for a fireplace. I think I just saw one. This one. I actually like this one. But it doesn't look rustic enough for this, I think. I don't even know if I'm going for rustic, but some of the stuff is too smart. Let me check. I have to check and see if there's a base game fireplace. There must be something a little cheaper. Let's go to decorations quickly. Okay, not too much though. Well, it is a far cry between 1155 and 700. I don't like this one, and this is only 100 simoleons more. Do we have like a orange? I would love to have had an orangey color to match the front door. That would have been kind of cool. See, this is not the right color because it's a red. Well, that's also kind of red, but a different red. Look at me trying to match stuff. Oh, okay, that's a very dark red. But you know what? I think that does look kind of nice because it's also got a bit of black to it. So if I put that here, I just remembered I can't really use this wall because the bathroom door is there. So I can orientate things this way, like that, like that, and perhaps like this, or even straight on. I could possibly add another chair there, like this one. Like this. And then you kind of also sitting close to the fire, you can have a read. Oh, that's nothing there. Does this have luck traits? It has one. Oh, volcanic activity. Yes, of course. And that has to stay. It is where it is, actually. Oh, we're already on 12,000 simoleons. 13,000 if you look at this. Okay, guys. I need to concentrate. Yeah, I do need to have something for the kitchen. Let's actually do the kitchen. Oh my gosh. All right. There's no kitchen cupboards. What? There are no kitchen cupboards? Okay. So base game it is then. I can't believe it. What is this? 5-1. Okay, no, that other one is still cheaper. This one that we got is 500. And this one, 315. Oh man, it's very close. If we need to save money, we'll have to get that one. Oh boy. I do need to predominantly try and use the pack, not base game, because otherwise that kind of defeats the purpose. It's 150. These are 225. Well, that's these ones. 3153. Yo, those are expensive. Maybe I can. How much are you? 345. No, maybe I can use these, which is what we had there. Okay, gray and black. Oh, this is going to be such a mishmash of colors. I don't want it to be gray and black. That's so boring. Black with a white surface. Oh, these colors are so not interesting. Maybe gray and wood. No, okay. Hold on. I have to think clearly. We're going to have so many different wood tones. It's going to be awkward. Let's turn that on. Have that, and then I can get a little corner piece here. I might need to move the windows up slightly. Alright, so I kept this because I wanted this sink, so I can do that and put that away. Okay, upper cabinets. What are we looking at? Also the cheap ones here, 135. It's got to be this color. It's not pretty. Not at all. Oh, is that the right color? The wood grain is actually kind of beautiful though. Right, hold on. I need to just double check which is that one there. Okay, so it is the right one. The wood looks darker on the lower cabinets. Actually, I might. This feels a little bit too high. I think that's better. Sorry guys. Like that, I think. Let's just double check. What have I got as a corner cabinet? It's actually quite nice, so perhaps I can do that instead of a plain. Just to liven it up a little bit. I think that looks good. Okay, that's looking good. I may think the windows are being dictated by the door frame being black. So that is kind of tying me into a black color scheme for the windows. I'm not sure if that's what I wanted to go. I wanted to make it a little bit more summery. Do that. Let's have a look, see from the outside. Yeah, the door is what's limiting me, but I shall worry about it after the fact. Let's first sort out the inside. Do we have a bed yet? We don't. We do not have a bed yet. Okay, the kitchen is fully functional, the lounge and a dining room as well. I'm still trying to decide on that. Let's get a bed. Alright, let's remove the base game for now. There is no bed or get together. Wonderful. Base game it is then. Alright, so let's look at beds. Oh, we got the nice expensive ones. I don't know. I don't know if I like any. Okay, let's see. Can I? What about this? This is kind of simple. That's pretty. It looks very summery and beachy, actually. I prefer this one, actually. Right, there is space for a dressing table. And a dresser as well. That is what we do need. This one's 65, a little end table, or this one's 70. No, I think you're boring. Let's see. Do I have the right wood tone though? Okay, that does look like it could be the right wood tone. Okay, we'll try that. What is this little guy? Yeah, I think these are fine. I think I might need a little end table for the lounge side. That should be cute. Let's get a darker tone. Sure, I mean, none of the swatches are like. Thank you, Breezy. Let's just do that. I might need to go through all the swatches to land on something that works together a little bit better. Right, let's get a dresser. The bedroom. This is good. 439. This is 480. I mean, this is quintessential get together, right? This is what the pack kind of like introduced, but we do not have space for it at all. There's just no space for this. And I can't build out I mean, it would be nice to have it fit in, but there is no space. Sorry. I'm trying to convince myself. Okay, let's try this. This is actually not a bad color. I think this one is actually a good lightness for the colors. Let's check that out with the wall. Oh, can go back a little bit more. I think there's plenty of space to walk past actually. Alright, so let's just get the basics down and then we'll worry about the rest. This looks alright. I would love to afford a little desk and chair, even if it's not possible to have anything else on there. Let's have a look at our budget. 15. That's not bad, guys. Is a starter, but that's looking actually not bad for a budget. I need to do something here. This is looking a little bit too squished together. Do I need to rearrange this bathroom? I think I do. Okay, so the bathtub is facing that way. I think I could put the toilet there, like that. Could I perhaps put the door here? If I do that, oh my goodness, living all the time, and then I place the hand basin here. I haven't changed those were originally there, so let's place this a little bit more in the center. Right, if I do that, you will eventually at least be able to put in a shower bath combo if you needed to, and bring the toilet to the side. But like this, I do have a little bit of a wall here in which I could perhaps put a little desk. This is more of a dining table. Let me find a little desk, because then a desk and chair, your sim can actually do a little bit of work at least for their career. Right, so that's 385, 365, a 300 simoleon console table, which is not bad. Okay, we could do this. The door is this way. Don't want the chair to be in the way. Right. I could use the same chairs that I have for the dining table. Different color though, so that's a problem. How about I just use this one? It's 90 simoleons. Let's check out the swatches. I don't know. Is that the right? It does look like the right brown. Okay, we got a ton of browns. How are we doing this? What are we doing? Okay, I do like this configuration. It's actually a lot more space than what it looked the way it was divided, because it had also walls internally, which I don't know if I should be putting, to be honest. Like maybe a little half wall on this side. But I mean, it's irrelevant, and half walls are just useful for Sims to put dirty plates on. So I don't want to try and go that route. We do need a little bookcase, I think. Okay, I've got both ticked. All right, should remove the debug, but it's there now. This one would work. It's a bit expensive. It's a bit pricey. It says, "Whoa, 1395. Are you crazy?" Wowzers. Okay, goodness me. That is expensive. So let's try and be a little bit more reasonable. I have not used this thing in like forever. The Enigma. My word, it used to be like the only thing you could use. Alright, let's plop it down here. Let's have a look. I think that would look cute. Oops, gosh, Mena. That could look good. The other thing I could do is, just bear with me. It's a trust the process moment. That in the center. Could do that. I wonder if a tablet or a computer would fit there. Let me just put one in just to check for space. Actually, yes, that does fit. I just don't know how practical that is. That would fit. You guys can then tell me what you think, what you think of this. But let's just try it out. 0.1. Just want it down slightly. Okay, that's too much. I was hoping it would not show the wood so much. So let's elevate. Yeah, it's like barely moving. Was that me? Was that me being silly? I was so focused on that I didn't select the item. Ooh, that might actually, yes, that's kind of what I wanted, actually. All right, we could do something like that. I could still fit a pretty decent computer. We could pretend those are just books that are there. Okay. Well, let's actually have a look and see, would I be able to even put a plant on top there? I would there, but not on the bookshelf. So the bookshelf doesn't actually have any other slots for it from what I can see. I just want to try. We have a little one. Oh, we do. Okay, so certain things can still go on there, so I can use it to add something. Okay. All right, so let's leave that, because that also does kind of add a bit of height to the wall. That makes sense. You know, so it's not just flat and we're going to have to look for something. Kind of looks like a little bit of a built-in desk. Right, what are you looking like? You do not... We've got a darker wood, because the kitchen is dark wood and the dining or the living room is a dark color as well. So, but now, is this too rustic compared to the rest of the furniture? I think so. And maybe I can get this table to be a darker wood tone. Please don't tell me that you cannot change color on this table. It is one color? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Can't use that. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Alright, so we've got this mega table, which is... Well, why are there two items? One has got only one swatch. Weird. Okay, never mind. It is not for us to ask the reason. Oh, my goodness me. All of this wood is completely different tones. Even this brown is a bit like a reddish brown. Ugh. Okay, I might just leave what we have there. Disguise it with a couple of... The wood tones are so weird. Gosh, this place is going to look... I think the only thing that we can do is hope for a rug to pull it all together. Because otherwise we are in trouble. All right, let's try this. Oh my god. I don't quite know. Okay, that. Okay, that's a much better fit then. That one. Is that the right? Yeah, it is the right swatch. So we've got that at least. That is super dark and no. Okay, so I'm going to leave it that color. Embrace the color mix. I know, I'm going to have to. I'm wondering if I shouldn't place a wall across here, but with like an arch, you know? But as it is, you're already just coming in through the front door. It's almost better to have it all open like this, actually. Actually, I want it like this. Like this. No, I think I'll have it like this. Alright, so let's get... There's plenty of space here. So they can still come through the door, open the door that way. Let's add some carpets. Do I have enough in the bedroom? I do. It's everything we need. This is supposed to be a starter house, so your sim can then add to it. I would like to. We've got 16,000. Okay, that's perfect. We're right on track actually. I would like to do something on the outside and then also have like some games or something outside. We've got a little table for coffee outside there, and we've got a little bench here so far. We do need, or we don't need, but maybe we could try and get a TV. Um, and then some rugs or a radio or something like that. So let's look at electronics. Base game and get together. And so this, we do need that smoke alarm, especially with this really poor appliances. We are definitely going to have a couple of fires. Are we still happy with the red door? I don't know if I am. Because now we've got like different color. It's darker here. Ah. Maybe I should do a dark door there. I'm sorry, little red door. I'm sorry. If I don't have to worry about the red door, then I can also just make this a little lighter so it's not so dark in the house. That's probably a better complementary wood or fireplace. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about the alarm system for the time being. These are so expensive. A little alarm clock, that's cute. Can I put one in the bedroom? Like that. We need lamps. Right, what was it that I wanted? I wanted a TV or a radio. How much are these TVs? 1475, 995, 500. Oh, I don't think any of these are gonna do. I do not think so. Little radio. That's 730. The Lindsay. 650. 290, or we could go the 150, the little boom box, the old favorite. Oh, why can that never go on top there? That's more than enough space. I think I'm going to lift it up. Just like that. Right, because then we have a space to put a plant, and we are going to try and put a picture up. How are we looking for our budget? 16,480. Right, let's get rugs and lamps. That's going to be fine there. This one, we can actually bring it closer to the kitchen area. With the I will do that. This one I might be able to replace and just put some lamps. Ting. Let me first see what Get Together has. Oh Lord, not much. $100. Oh, that's kind of pretty, actually. It's not really the vibe we've got going. Alright, I'm thinking something like this for the bedroom because it's got a bit of blue to it. And I can actually place them here like that. Could perhaps do the same thing by the desk. No, that's too gothic for... No, that's also like too clinical. I do like this. We could perhaps do that. Right, I'm going to go into night mode so I can actually see how much light we have. I'm going to get rid of that. I like the bedrooms to have a little bit of like mood. Not a mood swing, just a mood. That looks kind of cute. Alright, we can have a nice rug, maybe even a little bench there. Mood swing too long. Yeah, that's true. Oh gosh. Right, so in the corner I would love to put a standing lamp, but there's nothing decent from this pack. So let's go for base game. Have a look at the base game. We've got some decent ones. I think this would look cute given the style we've got going. That's actually kind of cute. I like that. Is this a little bit too close? I could bring it out slightly. You know, just space it out a little bit more. Do that. Do we have a little lamp for the table? Or maybe we can actually... It's already quite a bit of light actually, just from having that light there. I don't have anything on the table, but on the table I could perhaps put a candle. I can't believe this is base game. This is so cool. Although that's not going to go with the other lamp we've got. Maybe this one would be better. Yeah, I think so. So we have enough lamps here. The table is lacking quite a bit. Alright, so I'm thinking that I could do this and actually add another 2 chairs because it would just fill up that space a little bit better. Like that. Alright, and then oh, sorry, I want lighting. Am I still on base game? No, I'm all over the place. So let's quickly choose base game again. I would love to have some candles, but there's like nothing nice for the table. Only candles are these ones. And I mean, they are pretty. I do like them a lot. I guess this would be the romantic mood lighting, but gosh, it's huge. Oh no. What do I have here? I don't like this. I have never, I don't even know why this, and what is this? Maybe I should just use them for the first time in their little lives in my game. I mean, it's 3 little candles, I guess, with little cherries and... Okay, I think I'm going to go with a little lighter wood. Look, desperate times call for desperate measures. So, alright, we've got... If you do base game only builder, great. Yeah, we don't have a choice. But I've never ever used them. This is the first time I can literally say that I'm using this item. I'm so sorry, little item. I'm so sorry. What are we looking at? 17. Oh my god, guys, we need carpets. We need some rugs. Please let there be rugs. Please. Let's first check and see if there's anything from... Oh, not get to work. Get together. Oh, Lord. Not much of a choice. This is stone. Wow. These are not great, guys. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Okay. What are you now? Can we find something... Like, I can't even tell. Sorry, I just need to... We need to go through the swatches. Oh, but I can't even see the picture because the little thingamabob's in the middle. Okay, that's a drink. Cocktail. Workout. I can't tell. Because this would be a cute size though. If we can find... Does this one have... I don't know. Does this one have a knife and fork? It does indeed. But what a horrible color. Okay, let's move along from that and go to base game, and please let there just be something decent. Okay, some of my favorite rugs are in base game, I have to say. Right, let's first start off with a little rug for the bathroom. A little fluffy rug. Just, I think, out of the shower like that. Can I actually turn this way? I haven't even actually gone to the effort of changing anything in the bathroom. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Alright, so we've got that there. We need something for the kitchen. Maybe what I could do... No, I can't do that. I say I could put one big one and then one big one, but then that's gonna like cover all of the floor and that's gonna look silly. No, that's not what we're going for. About something like this, because then it could go all the way to the desk. I don't know if I like that. Needs to be a bit bigger. No, that's actually also not quite right. Nope. Maybe I could do something that's going to extend the majority of this floor and just have one big rug throughout because it's all stone. So I don't know, can I make it slightly bigger? I'm sure that I can with the tool mod, but do I want to? That's the question we are asking ourselves. I'm not sure if I like this color. It's okay. the lighter color is actually a bit better. How is this? Oh, that's not going to be good for anything else. Okay, so it either needs to be a long, skinny one that's going to do this area, or it needs to be the bigger one that's going to cover the whole area, basically. Let's try this tone. Actually, that looks quite, oh, looks really nice. Brings a little bit of blue in. The chair is blue. I don't dislike that. Even there's a blue tone there, and then we'll also need to get something here. What are we looking at? Ooh, 18,300. How much is this rug? 930. Do we really want to do that? Well, that's not much better. Yikes. That is heartbreaking. Oh, golly. Okay, so I need something for the bedroom. And I'm thinking perhaps this one. Oopsie. How are you gonna look? I think right this way. Okay, maybe I could just size it a little. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, because I wanted it to be underneath. This is crazy stuff. Get together. Do we have any mirrors for get together? This one only. $100. All right. Well, you might actually come in very handy in the lounge area, yeah, or something like that. We got to keep decoration to an absolute minimum. What? How much are you? 455. Nope. Not happening. Not today. 135. 100. Oh. And this is 415. Oh, I guess we're gonna go the 100 from that pack. Oh, and that's the actual right color as well. Oh, I like that. Nice. Let me get another little lamp. Oh, did I copy it? No, it didn't. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's silly of me. Whoops. Where is it? What happened to my lamp? Oh, well, this is... Oh, it's up at the bottom there. Guys, don't worry about me. I shall just... Eventually I'll come right. I just want to place a light here because it would make sense to have something where you're going to get dressed. I'm wondering if I actually haven't spent more money doing that than to actually just buy a downlight. Probably. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy woman. Oh, not electronics. was thinking electrical. Oh. Maybe I should just go. No, that's too bright. It's too bright for a bedroom. I want something a little more. That's too white. I love that. I actually love that lamp. No, we'll leave it like that. We are leaving it like that. We've got a rug there. We've got a rug here. I quite like the colors. I wish I had the blue in there, but that's okay. Right, so we've got 18,750. Let's add just a little plant. We have no greenery at all in this house. Oh God, we haven't even done the outside. Oh, no. We have to sort out the outside, guys. Okay, we have to do something on the outside. Jeepers, I completely forgot about that. Absolutely, completely forgot. I'm just so focused on the inside of the house that, well, the outside can do its own thing. Okay, we at least have that. Right, we have enough lights. We're not going to worry about curtains. It's tough tacky. Am I happy with the front door? I don't know, but it's here. It's here, and that's what we are doing. Oh, we got no roof. Okay, but the roof is free. So, okay, let's put it on a foundation. My word, now the money starts like getting used up like super quick. Go this way. Right, we have to use this, and I think the one with that. That's the wrong tone. I think it's this one then. Okay. It is like that. Oh, we've got a hose pipe. I guess you need it if you're at the base of the volcano. Very good. As you were. Okay, I will put it here because I might need to put a little fence or something. I actually don't like this in the. I never like this in the front yard, the dirt bin. Okay, but anyway, I won't worry about that right now. What next? Plants and things. It's not going to be a place that's going to allow us to grow very much stuff because the volcano erupts and then you are buggered. All of your hard work and stuff is gone. Rocks. Okay. Actually, a surprising number of rocks for all get together. Alright, we can do a couple of little bushes, kind of mimicking what we previously had anyway. I'm gonna put a nice little tree inside in that center. I wonder if the soil would supposedly be pretty good for growing stuff. Maybe. Should we give ourselves a little like splash pool or something? No, we can't. We don't have money. Okay, forget that. Bad idea. Rewind. I'm gonna put a tree there somewhere. I think I need something in this little corner. It looks so sad. Let's do that. Let's do something here. Oh, I didn't even realize those were debug. Fantastic. So happy. I'm excited. Now, what kind of trees are there around us? What kind of trees are in Sulani. They're very leafy, lush green trees. Maybe something like this. Oh, that's cute actually. But flowers. Can I rather put the little tree at the back here? Like that. What are you? You are probably humongous. Yeah, you are indeed. How about this little one? That one or this one? Those are very nice, but I'm thinking maybe something like this. Little debug cherry tree. It's cute. I don't want too many trees and stuff. I'm trying to think. I think this tree looks a little bit out of place. It needs to be shorter and more stout. I don't know. I think this is good, but I'm not sure where to put it. It's huge, so it's like a little, sorry, this lot actually makes my camera jump quite a bit. I don't know where to put this, and this one is a... Alright, do we have a green in that? No, just this color. Well, I mean, that could work. I could do that. But also take this and add it to the end here. Oopsie daisy, just relax, buddy. Oh, come on. Keeps on jumping up now because of the platform. No, don't jump up. To do that there. I just want to put something in the corner here. These are so huge though. That's what happens with the debug stuff. They are like a little bit disproportionate because they are out in the world, and so they made a bit bigger. Just want to move that out of the way. What do I have flowers wise? Not much. Okay, I can do these or these. Ooh, okay, we can have a whole bunch of wildflowers like this. What are you? Just grass. Okay, you're just grass. What are you? That's pretty. Not that one. Try. Oh, that's... They are very big. I don't want to go that big. Let's just... I want to size it down. I'm just going to use the bracket key, actually. One down here. No. I can't. It doesn't go right there. I don't even know if I like it here. Let me just remove that. Oopsie daisy, sorry, wrong key. If I were to put, oh, for goodness sakes, Mena. I don't like it. Don't like them. And I don't like these little guys that are plonked there for me to check. Oh, lovely. Are you in the house now? Who said you can take over? Sorry, this needs to rotate. Okay, I think that's kind of all right. We'll do one there, and then a slightly smaller one like that. Alright, and what else? What else? Okay, that's looking good. I need to do the roofing. Okay, that looks nice. Just like that. I wish I could put 2 pillars, but I think that's going to be impossible with our budget. We've got 18,865. I want to try not to go over the 19, because I still have to put a chimney as well. And okay, so let me do the roofing. I'm going to try, oopsie daisy. Let's say base game and get together for everything here. I'm going to try and mimic the roof that it did have, although I don't know if I'm going to get that right. So let's try. Like that. Bring that down quite a bit. Do that. Okay, that could look all right. And I think I'm going to do the same here. Obviously smaller though. Right, this one I'll just bring up a tad so that it actually matches or meets up with the main roof line. Alright, I like that. I actually really like how it's looking. So that looks cute. I don't mind the roof piece here. I was going to remove it, but I actually think it looks quite cute. So let me sort out the roof. I think I'm going to make that all. Or actually, guys, should I bring this roof out right through to this side and have a little bit go over the patio? Then I would definitely need to put 2 columns, hey? Well, we're just going to have to put that into the budget. I think that would look good. 45, 45, okay, so those are not the right color. What's wrong? Okay, that's a bit better, I guess. All right, I think at least that looks all right. In the back, I think I need something in the front too, because now it feels like that is not kind of complete. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to bring it out a little bit. You know what? I don't need to have such a big front porch, right? It does not need to be that big. This was this wide because that was actually the back part of the house. Why? What is going on here? Why is there wood underneath here? Wow. Okay, I wonder if there's more more money we can save. Right, so if we do that, then I can actually just bring out the eaves. So that there's a little bit of cover over the front door. I'm actually loving this little house, honestly. All right, so now let's do the roof color. Oh, sorry, I didn't put the stone on here. Ah, hold on. I don't want... Oh, actually, you know what? The little brown trim actually looks kind of nice. Let's do that there, and that one's got a brown trim there too. Okay, I need to fix this. No, it's fine. All right, let's add, or let's get a roof color or whatever it is. Get together. Does it have anything? None. Do we have chimneys? Oh, we do. Ooh. Oh, I like this chimney. 300. Yikes. 200. Okay, it's got to be this one. It's kind of got to be this one because this is the stone. Let's check it. I think it might be this one is a bit closer. And it can go here because the chimney is, or the fireplace is in the lounge like that. All right, we're looking cute. All right, let us add the roof color. All right, so it's gonna have to be base game. Oh, I don't want to make it a thatch roof because hell, that's going to actually go up in flames every time the volcano erupts. So how about the sheet metal? I don't want it that dark. Let's go this sheet metal color. At least metal won't go up in flames. It's damn hot in the house, but it won't go up in flames. Why is this as a roof? Why is that covering the floor? Something is weird on this house, honestly. What you probably find is like something underneath that's like costing me an arm and a leg. Alright, I just want to check if I can change the color. Oh, that looks so much better. Just blends into the thing. Okay, now we need a roof trim. I'm really liking how it's looking. Is that the right brown? I'm not sure, but I don't think it's the right size. It's too big. This could be the right brown. Yeah, I think so. Oopsie daisy. All right, so let's get this fire hose and actually put it on this side of the garden so that we can actually get to it without obstruction should there be a fire. Let's go into evening mode. Oh, I like that. Well, I really like that. All right, what can we add that is a fun activity from that pack? So let's look at activities and skills. Oh, sorry, no, let's go to get together. I want to incorporate something more from that pack, but that is not really. Oh, I could do something like this. We could put a bonfire out there. I mean, it's kind of like that and or darts, yes. What if I... No, that's fine like that. It's fine like that. The dart... But that would be outside, eh? That's 345. It's going to take us quite far over. That's also 1337. Don't wake the llama. Should we rather put a don't wake the llama table outside instead of just a little table and chairs? I don't know. That's 55. That's a kiddies one. This is 150. Is that just a game table? Yeah, it's even though old normal card game are possible on this table, I dare you and your friends to resist it. Yeah, so you can play card table cards or don't wake the llama. I think. Can you add? Yeah, I can add chairs. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of doing for outside here. I mean, I could also do, if I'm going to add chairs, I may as well get the one that's already got the 4 chairs, if that makes sense. Although I think 4 is going to be a stretch, right? Maybe I can just do 2. Like that. And they can have their coffee at this little table in the mornings. I mean, maybe this little table would be really cute out on the front there, because look at that view in the morning. I mean, you don't want to look at that view when you're having your coffee. I think I'm going to swap that around. Right? I mean, this would be cute to just sit around. Actually, you could sit around the... No, you can't sit around the bonfire. But I could put this here. I mean, do we even need this little chair? This little... we do. Let's leave it. It does add a little bit of something. Like that. See a magical movement and not a mountain. Exactly. Now you're thinking. Absolutely. All right, so let's move that to this side for some reason. That's the side that's working for my mind. And we can just do it just like that. There is plenty of space to get around it. In fact, even if I put it close like that, they'll step off and go around it anyway. So that looks nice. Oh, thanks, Breezy. You're so sweet. All right, so I like that. Let's do a quick little walk through. Oh God, we've got a huge rock in front. I hope that that's not going to be the gallery picture. That'll be that'll be interesting. Phew. Okay, sorry. I will be so upset if this crashes now. Okay, guys, I have to say first, because on Monday night I spent about 3 hours making a build, and my game kind of stopped like that, and then the little wheel came, and then the game just shut down. So I had to rebuild everything yesterday. So I would be very, very upset if that's the case. Our budget is not too bad. We can't seem to get below the 19. I would love to keep it as low as it used to be, but I think I put too much detail into it. So with 19,634 simoleons, the Sims are not going to have a lot of money left over if they buy this place. But then they also don't really need to buy anything. There's a radio, there's some activities. They've got a decent bed, so I guess they could make do for quite some time without doing anything else. Alright, so let's remove that and let's do a quick little walk through. Thank you, Lottele, thank you. I still wish we could paint the underside of the roof line. That would be first prize, hey? Okay, that's not bad. I like this little door. I wasn't sure about it for this build, but anyway, we got it. We made it work. Woo! Look, the ceiling actually looks quite good. Oops, nope, go back in. Have we got too many lights? Maybe we need one chandelier and not so many table lamps. We could save a little bit of money. Nice view as well going up the mountain. That's actually kind of cool. I haven't put anything fancy in the kitchen at all, so unfortunately it is just plain cupboards. Ooh, interesting. Now you see it, now you don't. Right, that looks all right. And oh, I do like this little area here. We've got no paintings. Oh well, it is what it is. Sorry. Oh, and let's check out. We've got our cute little outside area as well. Nice. Okay, that looks good. Let's go into the bedroom. How are we looking? I'm hoping the space is good. As in people can get around the bed. Oh yeah, we got a little clock. That's all we got. There's nothing else in this little bedroom. Oh my gosh. Oops. We are now in the mirror. Okay, that's not really a very interesting bedroom, is it? Oh, there's a bush coming in from the outside. Oh, I don't know if I like this bedroom. It feels so plain and simple. I feel like it needs a picture. Yeah, it needs something in here. Let's move this out a little bit. do that. What are we needing here? What you having? Okay, let's do that. Did I say I wanted to do here as well? Put a chandelier up instead of all of these lamps. Although I like that lamp there. I just don't think we need to do anything. I don't want to mess anything around here. I don't know if we need that, to be honest. There is more than enough light in this room. And it's only 100 simoleons, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, let's find a painting for that room. I don't know how we're gonna make this room any more interesting. Maybe the carpet is also a bit too bland. Let's go here. And let's try get together first. Oh yeah, we only got all of these things. These ones, ugh, so boring. We need to put this guy up. It just scares everybody away. I can't really use any of this except maybe these. But they are 250 each, so that's not going to work for us. Okay, wall hangings. Also not really. Like club flags, that's just not the thing for this. Or club pennant. No. Alright, so let me try something from base game. 40 bucks. We are going for a blue theme, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, this one. Oh, 200. What? 315. Yes. No. All these things are so expensive. Come on. Actually, now that would have been fun if I could actually rotate that upside down and make the patterns meet in the middle. Maybe what I need to do is put a different wall. I think that's probably even going to be cheaper. I like this, but the colors are just not matching, and it's also not the right style. 200, 300. That is beautiful. So beautiful. Alright, I am not finding anything that is a reasonable price. So, even a curtains would actually help. Do I have curtains from Get Together? Oh, just these, the awnings. Okay, we don't need an awning. How much are these? 200. Are you nuts? If I enlarge it like this, change the color, get it to the blue. Is there blue? Oh, there is a bit of a blue. That's not the right blue though. So, nope, you will not do. Okay, let's try these. That needs to be a lighter kind of color because the blue is very kind of faint. I don't know, will these work? I mean, I would need too many because it's so narrow. They're so ugly. I can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. Damn it. What are these? 65. Simple shade. That would work. Oh. Yeah, somehow that kind of can work. No, that's too small. Why are these things not big enough? Oh, God, where did this little tiny thing come from? Interesting. All right. Nope. I don't know if I like the blinds. Sorry, guys. I know I'm a pain. Let's have a look at walls. Somewhat of a wall pattern. Base game. Let me look at Get Together again. How about if I did something like this? Not the whole way. Oh, It's not the right color. Can I get the right color though? I'm going more for the blue than I am for the wood tone. Otherwise I can go for, I think, this white. Oh, this is cute. I could do this actually. 120, it's not that bad. No, it's not really a garden plant, is it? I mean, a bedroom plant. Okay, guys, we're climbing the night. Look at that, we're on 20,000. Damn it. Okay, little buddy, sorry. At least we go below the 20. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like we have improved this ever so slightly. I feel like we did kind of improve that. So let's go in at base level, ground level. And see how the bedroom looks. Oh, much better. Okay, that does look much better. You can always add a little plant on that dresser. Maybe change the lamps on the tables. That's cute. Like that. Not much happening on that side, but it's still okay. Okay, guys, I think we have it. Let's see how we're looking. Yep, I think that looks cute. Right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This is where we are going to end our stream. We have our little house, Caldera Camp. It is just under 20,000. Phew. And I think we've got a few things to do there that your sim would be able to get through living their best little life until they earn some more simoleons. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. I shall see you guys on Friday evening when we stream a Creator Sim stream. And yeah, we'll see you then. Enjoy your daughter's event this evening. I hope she does well. And we'll see you all again. Thank you, Lotta. Thank you, Breezy, for being here. And Off Leash Hours and everybody that's been lurking. And thank you again to Marlon. I know she's not in here anymore. But thank you so much for the raid and everybody that came in and has stayed. Have a lovely evening, guys. Bye, ladies. Check you guys on the Discord. I'm going to drop my Discord here. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chat to you soon.